Okay, in the last video, I was talking about coming back to the trust issues. So here's the backstory of that. Sometime after I learned what dissociation was, I had to ask myself these questions. Am I choosing to dissociate now rather than staying present? Am I allowing my littles to make life decisions for me? Is that what I really want, to send a child into an adult situation? And who is honestly better equipped to meet my needs, an adult or a child? Whose job is it to be responsible? And how many situations have I experienced that would have ended much better had my adult been present? Who knows how to stay away from abusers today and possesses the capability to do so? After I was taught that I dissociated because of the abuse I suffered as a child and that I don't have to continue that practice today, I then had a very important decision to make. I had to decide if I wanted to continue living my life as we, or did I want to live the rest of my life as me? Did I want to continue with the unrest and banter in my system, or did I want to become whole and speak with one adult voice? I suppose there are arguments to be made and theories to be debated for and against incorporation or integration, but for this survivor, I had to put my pieces back together. The life I had been living nearly drove me insane. In fact, there were definitely some scary, crazy moments. I had to learn to speak with one voice because there were too many opinions at that time in my head, and decisions were very difficult to make. As the adult, I had to learn how to stay present and take care of us. Staying present in the beginning was akin to visiting a foreign country. I had no idea of the terrain, so it was difficult to get stabilized. I wasn't really familiar with the language, therefore I couldn't use my words very effectively. And I wasn't accustomed to how people acted if they weren't abusers. So I stayed on guard, just in case. I was taught by my trauma-informed therapist that my adult could stay present, and then it became my job to practice until staying present became easier than dissociating. Don't get me wrong, there are times I go to my safe place in my head. I've practiced meditation and visualization techniques a lot over the years. I've been hypnotized and participated in guided imagery sessions. But if I'm in an extreme situation today, like seeing something traumatic happening with someone else that doesn't involve me directly, I can still go to my safe place. But there's a huge difference now. I can go there in my head, but I don't have to leave my body and have another part of me take over. I can't just dissociate and let one of my littles handle a traumatic situation. And I'm so grateful I don't have to do that today. As I said, in my personal journey, I had to make the decision to put my parts back together. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to spin it, with that decision came responsibility. I had to become responsible for me and mine. I couldn't stay fragmented for many reasons. Okay, I'm going to end this right here, and I'll continue this conversation in my next video, and I promise I'll connect my trust dots. All right, until then, hey, stay safe.